Hey, morning, Eshelman. I just wanted to read a new book. I read some poems a couple of weeks ago, but I really like this book. And I'm probably not going to get to ever read it as a read aloud. So this book is called Lulu Walks the Dog. And it's so funny because the two characters that are in the book, they're both pretty unlovable, but you just really start liking them. The two main characters are Lulu and Fleischman. That's his first name. So I'm going to read you the beginning and chapter 1 of Lulu Walks the Dog. This is by Judith Vorst, and it's illustrated by Lane Smith. All right, so I have to show you Fleischman first before I start reading the book. Here he is. Since a kid named Fleischman is going to hang around a whole lot in these pages, I need to tell you right away that Fleischman is not his last name, but his first name. Fleischman was his mom's last name before she married his dad and changed her name to his, just like the other mom's last names could be Anderson or Kelly before they got married. Some moms don't change their last names after they're married, but I really don't feel like discussing that right now. Anyway, stay with me here. Some of these used to be Kelly moms might decide to first name their daughters Kelly, and some Anderson moms might first name their sons Anderson. Or maybe they'd name their sons Kelly and their daughters Anderson. Although there's not too many Fleischman moms that decide to name their kids Fleischman. Fleischman's mom did. Got it? No? Well, too bad if you don't. I'm busy, and now it's time to tell my story. Chapter 1. Lulu. Remember Lulu? Used to always be a big pain till she met Mr. B. Now she is just sometimes a pain and not nearly as rude as before. But unless what she wants is utterly, totally, absolutely, and no way Jose impossible, she's still a girl who wants what she wants when she wants it. So, what is it exactly that our Lulu wants? Right now, I'm just saying, it costs a lot of money. Furthermore, her mom and her dad, who give her almost everything she asked for, said to her, with many sighs and sorries, that they couldn't afford to buy it for her and that she would have to earn the money to get it. Here's Lulu. She's so funny. She's going to try to do some asks right now. Any kids ever do that with their mom and dads, like formulate ways you can ask for something? Here we go. Lulu thought about throwing one of her famous screeching, heel kicking, arm waving tantrums, except that since her last birthday, she wasn't doing that baby stuff anymore. So instead, she tried some other ways: politer, quieter, sneakier, grown upper ways of changing their minds. First try. Lulu says, "Why are you being so cruel to me, to your only child, to your dearest, darlingest Lulu?" "We're not being cruel," her mom explained in an "I'm so sorry" voice. "You're still our dearest and darlingest, but we don't have the money to spend on things like that." Second try. "I'll only eat one meal a day, and also never go to the dentist, and then you can use all that money that you saved to buy it for me." "Dentists and food are much more important," Lulu's dads explained, "than this thing that you want, which means," and here he sighed heavily, "that if you really still want it, you're going to have to pay for it yourself." Really still want it? Of course she really still wanted it. She always and forever was going to want it. But paying for it herself, that might be utterly and totally, plus absolutely, and no way Jose impossible. So she kept on trying to change their minds, making her saddest and maddest and baddest faces, and giving her mom and dad some unbeatable arguments like, I'll move down into the basement, and then you could get the money by renting my bedroom. Or you could get money by selling our car and taking the bus instead, which would be much better for the environment. But as great as her arguments were, her mom and her dad kept saying no and sighing and sorrying. And after her 16th or 17th try, Lulu was feeling a little discouraged. Last try. So while all the other kids are playing and laughing and having fun, I'll be the only kid my age earning money? Oh, I don't know about that, said Lulu's mom. That little Fleischman down the street is always earning money by doing helpful chores for folks in the neighborhood. So young and already such a hard-working boy. Well, what do you know? Here's Fleischman, and it's only chapter 1. I told you he would be hanging around a lot. So, this is Lulu. If you want to hear more about the thing that Lulu wants and how she's going to raise that money and what Fleischman has to do with all of this, tune in for chapter 2. Have a great day, Eshelman.